Hello, this is Jason Robinson from Illustration by Design. Sorry, having problems with this live stream and stuff. And it's ongoing, it will never end. So, it's just par for the course for this channel. Hold on one second, I gotta get my tablet working. Get the sound to shut off. Let's see. Close that. There's something going on here that I don't want. Alright, that did it. I had to turn off the volume on my entire computer because it's live. I don't have time to figure it out. But anyway, just want to welcome all of you here. As I said before, my name is Jason Robinson. This is Illustration by Design, and I draw stuff for a living. I'm a freelance illustrator and graphic artist. I do illustrations for magazines, ad agencies, comic book type stuff, and the like. And today I am continuing my ongoing illustration of a comic book called Secret Comics Presents, which is a horror anthology written by author Nasser Rabadi. And it should be, let's see, well, it's going to be delivered, I would say probably in about a little less than a year. It won't take that long to draw, but that is what we have. Good God, why is my fan so loud? Come on. Sorry about that. That is what we have arranged for the time frame to have it published and out into your hands by that time. But I'm working on page 11 right now of this comic book. This black and white comic book is currently on Indiegogo, as you can see at the thing at the bottom of the screen. If you can see it, should be a scroller going across. You can buy the comic at www.secret-comics.com, and we are currently trying to crowdfund it and raise money to have it published. I will be finished with the art probably by early June, at which point I will be doing the lettering and then doing the layout for the comic book and getting it ready for print. After that, there'll probably be, it just depends on the printer, because it could be anywhere between a month and 3 months before it's printed and ready to be shipped. So there's some wiggle room in terms of when exactly this thing will be printed. We're not exactly sure when. Hello, Zombie Comics. Good seeing you. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. And I want to welcome everybody who might be new to my channel here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by and watching me babble live on air. I want to thank Dee Dee Willingham, who is a friend on YouTube. She very graciously let people know about my channel, and I got like 17 new subscribers thanks to her recommendation to her subscribers and her fans. So thank you very much, Dee Dee. I appreciate it. Zombie Comics says, sorry I can't stay long. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, finally. Thank you. My fan finally shut up and stopped creaking and cranking. So I can hear myself think. But anyway, this is page 11 of Secret Comics Presents. The link is in the description. Please back it so we can get to our goal of $6,000 by May 12th. Anyway, working on page 11. This is it. This is the rough of it anyway. If you can see it. Right now I can't see anything because I'm not looking at the... Oh, there it is. Now I can see. Hold on, let me actually put this... There we go. That's better. And let me zoom out. See, this is why I need 5 arms to live stream, because my computer's on the other side of the room. I have to run back and forth. Anyway, this is page 11 of the book. This is the second story of the book. It's called Don't open the box. And the opening scene is a wedding ceremony, very romantic. But I fear that all will not stay romantic in this story, because it's a horror anthology, and all the stories within the horror anthology are in some way horrific. So we shall see what happens. But anyway, for now, I'm working on this page. Very nice page, very nice couple, and they're getting married. Very nice pastor in the background, and very nice little framing of romantic wedding stuff. So that's it. That's what I'm going to be working on. I've already blown up this sheet to 11 by 17 so that it will fit on my 11 by 17 comic book artboard. And now I will use my light box to trace it and get the details in and all that good stuff. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm going to be here drawing for the next couple hours or so. And yeah, just let me know if you have any questions. I'll be here. If you haven't already, please hit the like button, give this live stream a thumbs up, even though I'm very clumsy online. And yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, future videos. When you hit the bell for notifications, make sure you hit all notifications, because if you don't, you won't get all notifications, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm going to draw. I'll be right back. 5 seconds. Thanks. And I'm back. Was that 5 seconds? May have been 4. Not sure. Anyway, I'm going to get drawn. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you guys are doing well in general, are staying corona free, are staying in good health, and your lives are otherwise going swimmingly. I went to the grocery store this morning and it wasn't too bad. A lot of people wearing masks, which I find odd. I mean, not that they're wearing masks. I know why they're wearing masks, but it just looks odd seeing people walking around wearing bandanas like they're about to rob the place. And interesting. Everybody's covering up their faces. I refuse to, but that's just me. Yash says, I'm offended by that drawing. Too erotic for me. Technically, I'm offended by anything and everything on Earth. I'm a snowflake. Well, you are. That is true, so it's no surprise, Yash. Hope you're doing good. Hope you had a good weekend. You're staying out of trouble, Yash. Anyway, let me put some music on so I don't put myself to sleep. Gotta sharpen my pencil. Alright. I apologize, Yash. Here comes the yucky part. I'm drawing a married couple kissing. Is that knife gonna, is that knight gonna biff them? Is that even a knight? I don't understand what that means. Yeah, she had to, what are you talking about? Knight? What knight? I don't understand. Knight. There is no knight in this drawing. The person behind them looks like he has a knight helmet. No, it's just a rough. It's not finished drawing. So it's simply a rough sketch. It is not a knight. Just so you know, it is that's a minister who is marrying them. That's the eye line. That's where his eyes are going to go, and that's the center line. So I know where the center of his head is. So it's just shorthand. Evan Hotep says, "How goes the battle?" Well, this knight is about to kill both these fine young people as they get married. So yeah, it's going to be a very quick battle. Hope you're doing well, Evan. Gonna have to.
I think of fire in connection with emotions, because when you become stirred up, when your emotions control your actions, it affects not only yourself, but the people around you. Psychologists find that control of emotions can be gained by understanding the stimulus-response pattern. When you have certain experiences, you respond with various emotions, stimulus-response. Just as this sort of stimulus produces this sort of involuntary muscular response. Nature endows us at birth with three general patterns of emotional response. Rage is the response to the primary stimulus of fear.
Ever hear from Rob again? How about Hung? Well, Yush is referring to some high school and college friends of mine, of both of ours. Well, Rob is he goes to my church. He goes to Spanish River Church with me, but I don't see him that often because he goes to the earlier service. Yash. So, and Hung, I haven't seen Hung, since, probably since college, or shortly after college. I mean, I know his family ran that Chinese restaurant in town, but I haven't seen him in years. I mean, decades. But Rob, I think the last time I saw Rob was I mean, it's probably maybe a year and a half ago, and that was just by chance. I just happened to see him at church. But what the heck's going on? But yeah, I know he's still around. And every once in a while, I'll see something from him on is it Facebook or Instagram or something? I can't remember. No, I'll see something from him, from his family on Instagram. So I mean, I know he's around, but I haven't talked to him in over a year. So, but he seems to be doing good. You know, he's married, got 200 kids, or not 200. I think he's got like I think he has like 4 kids or something. He's doing well. Yash says, okay, cool. Yeah, he's not in jail. So, yeah, he's managed to stay out of the pokey. Probably should have planned this a little better. I thought I didn't plan it too badly, but I'm talking about this page. It's just trying to make sure the proportions are okay. Haven't seen or spoken to either of them since 1998. Yeah, it's weird. It's just once you get out of college or high school, it's like it's so easy to lose track of people. I mean, the people I graduated with in high school, I never see them, never. I mean, I think I see a couple of them once in a blue moon by accident, or at our high school reunion I'll see them, but they live in town. They still live in this area, but I never see them. One of the guys lives right down the street from my in-laws in Boca, but I had no idea he lived there. It's just it's just you graduate, you start working, you get married, and that's all that sort of stuff. The high school stuff and college, it's like it just unless you make a concerted effort to stay in touch, it's just too easy to lose touch, because you're making new friends from your new job. You have a family, and your focus just changes. So it's strange, but it's not strange. I mean, it's kind of natural, I suppose. So I can't really say much. I mean, I noticed I did the same thing. Once I got married, it's like all my friends, not all of them, but I sort of lost interest in like hanging out with them in a large part. I want to spend time with my wife. So it's like, and even now, it's like, years later, it's like I spend time with my friends every once in a while, but I just don't. I don't really feel like a real need to hang out anymore, because I'm hanging out with her. So yeah. Again, I think it's just sort of natural. He's sort of you know, as your situation in life changes, you know, you sort of change with it, and blah blah blah. I don't know. I have to talk to my psychologist. They'll be able to tell you better than I can. Of course, I need to get one first. Then they'll be able to explain it. But let's see. Let's see, how's this looking? That's okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. See, Yash says I got married the first time at 22. I got married a second time. Oh wow, I thought you were only married once. Yash, I had no idea you were married before. He married his current wife at age 26. Yeah, you married young. I took a long time to get married. But, you know, it's worked out so far. So far, so good. She hasn't killed me. So, she's very patient with me. So, it's probably for the best that I waited. My wife totally supports my hobbies, which is really cool. She's great. Yes, it is very good when you have a spouse that supports your hobbies. Fortunately, my wife is tolerant of my comic book habit and has not burned them yet. I try to keep it under control so it doesn't drive her crazy. I try to keep them organized so they're out of the way as much as possible. So, yeah, it's important to have a spouse that is supportive and you're able to get along well with. Try not to mess this up. I think her hand's too small though. It might not be. I don't know. Gotta play with it a little. Hmm. Hmm. All right. All right. Starting to. Gotta. All right. Trying to not mess it up. Not messing it up. Fingers are off. There are some people on YouTube, or at least one person can draw with different color pencils, make a drawing look like an actual photograph. It's amazing. Have you seen that? Yes, I have. It's a very popular type of YouTube video. Well, there are a lot of people who do that. I mean, it's cool, and it gets a lot of attention, but it's a lot of takes a long time to do. I mean, they show the videos, and the videos take like 5 minutes to show, but the artwork itself, takes a long time. It takes anywhere from 20 hours to 40 hours to do, sometimes more, just depending on the artist. So it's a cool. It's a cool thing, but it's not as it takes a lot longer than you would think. Do you know the technique to do that? Yeah, you just use colored pencils and you draw. That's the technique. There's no real technique to it. It's just you just have to be a really accurate artist and be able to draw well and copy. I mean, it's basically just copying a photograph and then just using the right colors to simulate what they're seeing in the photograph. So. You have to be able to blend colors well and use color pencils somewhat skillfully. But there's no real technique to it. It's just blending. It's just blending one color into the next and to make it look seamless. So they need to see a photograph. Yeah. I mean, they're not doing that out of their head. They're looking at a photograph and they're copying it. A lot of times they just trace the photograph to get the line art. To get the original line art, they'll trace the photograph and then they'll do all the coloring after they trace the photograph because they want the artwork to be as accurate as possible. So when it's fully colored in, it will look like the photograph. So sometimes they'll eyeball it, which to my mind is better. It shows more skill. But some of them just trace it. They'll just trace it. So they have the line art on there, and what makes it look so amazing, I think, when you see it on YouTube, is the fact that when they start off, you don't really see the line art. It's pretty much invisible, and they kind of do that on purpose, so it looks like they're just drawing on a blank sheet of paper, and just from that blank sheet of paper, just coloring, just like a robot, just like boom, just getting it down on paper, without making any mistakes or anything. And that's not how they do it. They have a light pencil sketch as a guide that they color inside, and they edit the video. I mean, all the times they're erasing and stuff, they edit that stuff out, so it looks like just one seamless 5-minute illustration that looks incredible when it's done. and looks even more incredible once they've edited it down to the essential part of drawing. So, I mean, it's kind of a trick. It's not really a trick. It's video editing. I mean, every video you see on YouTube, pretty much, every pre-made video is edited. You know, to take out all the sort of screw ups and, you know, and everything. So, but they are cool videos though. I mean, I enjoy watching them myself, because I mean a lot of these artists are just very skilled. I mean, there's so many great artists on YouTube, and it's just, you know, I spend a fair amount of time just watching them, just like, oh man, how they do that, and then like trying to learn as much as I can from, you know, a lot of artists who are way better than me. So. A lot of talent out there. All right. Hey, Zombie Comics, how you doing? Good seeing you back. Let's see. I just rough this stuff in so I can just do the detail afterwards. I'll rough it in. Rough it, rough it, rough it, rough it, rough it. Let's see. Alright, now this pastor guy in the background, I'm going to leave his face blank because if someone purchases the put me in the book tier for this comic, for Secret Comics Presents, you go to the link in the description. You can buy the comic, but you can also buy different tiers to help support it. And one of the tiers is putting you in the book itself. I'll draw you in the book. And in case someone picks that tier, I will make them this pastor marrying this couple. So I'll leave the face blank for now, and I'll do that if someone happens to choose that particular tier in the book. How them marrying this lovely couple. Hey, John Dillard's here. He says that the man looks like Jazza. Jazza. Are you talking about the YouTube guy? Why does he look like Jazza? What does Jazza look like? He looks like a generic comic book guy. This is generic comic book guy here. So. Yash says media is scaring people about hydroxychloroquine. Not good. It's helping a lot of people with coronavirus. Scaring people into not taking it can cost a lot of lives. Trump is recommending it. So basically the media just wants to go against anything Trump says. Well, that's probably been true for a long time because in general the media does not like President Trump. So President Trump says that something might help them, the media's sort of instinctive response is to say, don't listen to Trump. Trump bad. Trump evil. Regardless of what he's saying. So, if the economy's going well, the media will say, the economy is dying. We must stop the economy. So, can't really be surprised. So, I tend to ignore stuff like that. Just hope everything works out. Well, he looks like Jazza's cartoon avatar. Well, if what's his name? Jazza's cartoon avatar looks like a generic comic book guy, then that's probably why. So, I don't really watch Jazza. I've seen his streams, not streams, but he does videos. But I don't watch them so on a regular basis. So this is Jazza. He's getting married, and something possibly horrible might happen to them in this story. Don't open the box. Don't open the box. The story of Jazza and his lovely bride. Zimbo says, I have no idea who Jazza is. Jazza is an artist on YouTube. He's very popular. I guess he's been on for a long time. Maybe a decade. I don't know. But he does videos about different stuff art related. He draws. Is he an animator? He might be an animator too. So that's who John Diller was referring to. All right, now I got this panel down here. I think I'll just make it a generic. It'll be at an angle, but. It will be a panel portending something not so good. Humphrey Breast says Jazzer? Jazza. I think he's Australian. J-A-Z-A. Ah, dang it. Almost broke my lead. Dad, burn it. I hate breaking my lead. I hate breaking my lead. So John, if you're still here, we're gonna have the gauntlet on Friday, you said? Friday at 7. We have to start exercising. So I'm ready for it. You're at Disneyland. Yeah, no one is here. John Diller broke into Disneyland just to hang out. That's cool. I knew John Diller was cool. I didn't know he was cool enough to break into Disneyland and start riding the various attractions. For those of you who don't know, John Diller is a rebel. He is a comic book rebel, and he don't listen to nobody. He's always trying to game the system. So. Yash says, so there is a semi-popular horror comic series loosely based on Hindu mythology. It mostly takes place in India. It's called The Savage Shores. Oh, cool. Is there dancing? Is there Bollywood dancing in each issue? Do like zombies get out of the ground and they start dancing in a line? Is there any line dancing in this comic? More of a serious horror comic, not Bollywood nonsense. Bollywood isn't nonsense. It's much adored here in America. So where's it sold? Is it sold online, or I mean, it's not sold in comic book stores in the U.S., is it? It might be in some comic book stores. I don't know. Have you seen Bollywood movies? The women are ridiculously hot. Of course. That's why anyone watches. That's why everybody watches Bollywood movies, to see the hot women. That is the entire purpose At least for guys, anyway. I guess women watch for the dancing, but as far as guys go, we watch it for the hot Indian chicks. John Diller says, yes, sir. Friday, 7 p.m. Judges are myself, Todd Moroney, and Chester Busby. Oh, Chester Busby. Oh, no. He knows all my weaknesses. Don't listen to Chester. Whatever you do, don't listen to him. I'm going to need a copy of the script for Nasser for Chester to critique. No spoilers. Okay, I'm gonna have to talk to Nasser about that. I don't know if he wants the script out yet. He might be worried about you guys spoiling it. So, I mean, it's not it's not a blockbuster movie or anything. But yeah, I'll talk to Nasser and make sure it's okay. Okay, Yash says the comic is available on Amazon. It's relatively popular in the horror comic genre. Okay, cool, neat. Yeah, I don't really follow horror comics, I don't. So that's why I've never heard of it. Bollywood actresses eclipse telenovela actresses in hotness. No comparison. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the only reason I watch telenovelas as well. The hot actresses. So, but yeah, now there are extremely hot women in India. Actually, what's his name? Married one of them. One of the Jonas brothers. Married one of the hotter Indian actresses a little while ago. Was it Nick Jonas? I can't remember. They're, Jonas. I can't tell them apart. The youngest one. All right. Now, I'm drawing a close-up of the not-so-innocent eyes of the bride. There's something not quite kosher going on with her. And we shall find out as the story proceeds what's going on. Diller says, I understand if you're embarrassed of the script and don't want it reviewed. I have no problem with it. It's just, it's Nasser is the author, so just want to give him a heads up before passing it around to everyone. And whether he wants it sort of put through the ringer while we're in the middle of trying to sell this comic. So let me talk to Nasser. I will get back to you guys. John Diller is talking about his show, The Gauntlet, which reviews comic books that are currently available for purchase. And I'm going to go through the gauntlet for Secret Comics Presents, at least my art is, and I guess the story, on Friday on John Diller's channel. So you may want to subscribe to John Diller's channel and check it out. It'll be Friday, 7 p.m. Is that Eastern Standard Time? Yeah, Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. So, yeah. So this comic that I'm currently drawing will be brutally reviewed by John Dillard and his cohorts. So please, if you would, support this comic by going to the link that is scrolling on the ticker at the bottom of the screen here, and www.secret-comics.com, and buy a copy of this comic book. You can also buy the actual pages that I'm drawing, if you so like, if you so choose, and you can also buy head sketches from me of any character you want. So there are a lot of various tiers that you could buy to support the book and help us get to $6,000 by the end of the campaign, which will be in a little over a month. It will be May 12th that the campaign ends. So we are about 6 days away from the halfway point. 6 days until we're 30 days away, and we would love to reach 50% of our funding goal by that time. So if you guys could back the book, that would be a great help to us, because if we don't reach our funding goal, the book can't be published, and yeah, I'll be drawing all this stuff for nothing. So back the book, and we'll give you a really great comic in return. See, 3 people are watching. That's pretty good, I think. I want to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate it. I should probably, I don't know, maybe I should just stick to streaming in the middle of the night, because I tend to have more people watching then, which is weird. I guess people work. People are busy, living their lives. They don't have time to watch me draw cartoons.
Public Enemy number 3, 10 years ago, was released today from the federal penitentiary after serving 11 years with a 10-to-life sentence. To this day, $250,000 in gold bullion involved in the original crime has not been recovered. Police officials doubt the gold can be recovered, pointing out that should the gold how much happened,
That's better.
the insurance company...
That's better. That's better.
One of them thinking the gold in this
All right.
Hey, I'd sure like to meet this guy.
Alright. Now, for the typography, this is, I mean, most of it's laid out, but the typography is going to be, I want it to be, don't open I want it to be don't open the box. The box. Okay. John Diller says, "I'm sorry my viewership isn't good enough for you, jerk." It's good enough, John. It's good enough. Don't take it out on me on Friday. Don't use the gauntlet to get your revenge for my see. Alright. Fine. Whatever. Dagnabbit. Trying to draw frilly things. I'm not used to it. Bullet says, why are you up so early, Jason? Well, I wanted to go to the store this morning. Grocery store. I was planning on going late last night, but not late last night. I was planning on going last night because all the stores close early. But I didn't have time, and so I just made plans to go early this morning. And since I got up to go shopping, you know, I had gotten plenty of sleep so I would get up in time. And I got done. I figured, well, I'll try live streaming, you know, when people are up and see how that goes. So I just mentioned to John and to everyone else that I seem to have like less viewers when I'm live streaming like during the day as opposed to in the middle of the night. So maybe I should just stick to live streaming at 3 a.m. in the morning. But yeah, that's why I'm up. I had to go shopping. I had to get groceries. No toilet paper though. Toilet paper aisle was still completely empty. So gonna have to start rationing toilet paper until I can find a new supply. No, not ration it too much though. You gotta use a certain amount. Yash says, did you see my new workout apparatus on Facebook? No, I did not. Good for quarantine time and just really good in general. Hell of a workout for $40 shipped? Huh, okay. I'll check it out. I'm trying to think what workout equipment you got for 40 bucks. Couldn't have been weights. That'd be something else. He says, I bought it on eBay. Cool. Neat. I will check it out. Yush. Again, I can see in my mind what I want this page to look like, but it's just trying to get it to look like that. that's the hard part. It's like it's kind of I don't know. All right. Keep working on it. Alright. Let me get my chair. Hold this in place so it doesn't slide off. And break out my eraser. Break out the trusty eraser. Most important tool in my toolbox is my eraser. Fixes all my mistakes. And where did that sheet go? Dag nabbit. Is that what dropped earlier? Hold on, I'll be right back. I know something dropped. I heard it. Oh, there it is. Trying to get away from me. Little sneak. So what are some good Marvel comics with the Thing? Well, currently, I don't know of any good comics with the Thing in it. But you know, I would check out Marvel 2-in-1 from. I mean, it went on forever. I mean, from the 70s and 80s. I mean, that was a comic book that co-starred the Thing with various other characters, and I enjoyed that. It was a good comic book. Um, what's a good comic book with the Thing in it? I mean, John Byrne had wrote and drew a comic book called The Thing in the mid '80s during the actually it was after Secret Wars, where the Thing was stuck on the planet of the Secret Wars when everybody else went home, because he had the ability to change from human back to the Thing. Oh, okay, I got one for you. It's not new, but it's fairly recent. And not, I don't know how recent it is. It's maybe a decade old. Get Fantastic Four: The End. Fantastic Four: The End. Written and drawn by Alan Davis, and you can get the trade paperback on Amazon. Excellent book. It deals with the entire Fantastic Four, but the stuff they do with the Thing is very cool. I mean, it's well written. It's a really good comic. I would highly recommend that to anyone who's a fan of the Fantastic Four, and you know, each one of the characters gets sort of gets their time in the spotlight in that book. It was originally a miniseries, but you know, we can get the trade paperback, which is much easier, you know, easier to get. You know, it's all in one, simple. You don't have to worry about hunting for issues. It's cool. So that I would recommend that. That's the one that comes to mind for me. All right. Yeah. Good gosh. I need to glue my glasses onto my nose. They keep on sliding down. All right.
Finding the kind of music fans call a whistle when they feel on top of the world. And gentlemen, one of the many things that give you that tip-top feeling is the pleasure of being well rested.
All right. All right. All right. Yep. All right. Now, stay. That's better. Okay. Still here. Just wanted to, there we go. I had to remove my shoes. Oh, whew. Feet were feeling confined. All right. Now, I'm gonna have to look for reference for her dress. I don't know. Got to. I'm not exactly a connoisseur of wedding dresses, so I'm gonna have to find reference. All right. Just going through my tablet, looking up wedding dresses. All right, that's a nice one. That's suitable. Suitable. All right. There's a thing I'm not crazy about with wedding dresses is all the detail in them. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to draw all that stuff. To draw all that detail in this dress. It's times like this that I wish I had the patience of Matthew Weldon, who does crazy detail like nobody's business and actually enjoys it. I don't enjoy it. I'm like, So I don't know. We'll see what I can do. We'll see what I can pull off. Stay. Stay. Alright. Let's see. Do I have a back view of this dress? Am I just not... I think I'm doing it wrong. Okay, there's a back view. Oh, yay, found it. Found the back view, yay. Let's see.
Sound is all around us, everywhere.
Ah, okay.
It beats in
Wow.
our eardrums until much of the time we're hardly conscious of it. But on this particular Saturday morning, Jimmy Foster suddenly became very conscious of it.
All right. All right.
It seemed as though the pulse was vibrating. Well, he'd soon find out whether there was a vibration along with the sound. The scrap of wood showed him that when the bell sounds, it does vibrate. Sound is all around us, everywhere. But on this particular Saturday morning, Jimmy Foster suddenly became very conscious of it.
Giving this guy ham hock fingers.
His ears were now the sounds around him.
Let's see.
Hey, that's wonderful. It's sounding like it's right next to my ear.
Short waves for a high note. Long waves for a low note. So you see, the loudness of any sound you hear varies with its intensity and its distance from you. Be careful, Jimmy. It corrodes my radio phone. Now watch.
Eric Hawkins says, "What is this? A midday stream? Cool. Oh, good. I'm glad you think so, Eric. I think most of the people who usually watch me are like are working because there's a lot fewer people than usually watch the streams right now. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I wanted to get working on this page. It's page 11 from Secret Comics Presents. As you can tell in the title of this stream, so just trying to get the pages out and hoping that we will reach our funding goal by May 12th. We shall see. We shall see. Uh, Aaron Calkin says, I've been working from home for 3 weeks now, so kind of getting a lot of drawing done now. That's good. I think. Hopefully it's good. Yeah, I've always worked from home, so, but it's interesting having so many other people also working from home now, and doing stuff. So I don't feel so alone now. I have lots of company, even if it's only online. But yeah, working from home takes some getting used to, especially if you're used to interacting with other people. You have to be able to entertain yourself. You have to enjoy your own company to work from home to a certain extent. So. Alright, that's okay, I suppose. But it's easy to go stir crazy when you're stuck at home for long periods of time, when you're not naturally inclined to do so. You know, if you're an extrovert, having to work at home probably stinks. And for me, I'm an introvert, so I'm just like, yay! I don't have to deal with anyone. I don't have to talk to anyone. I mean, outside of live streaming. Live streaming is kind of tough enough as it is. Because then I have to entertain other people rather than just myself. The good thing about live streaming is it forces me to keep my butt in a chair and get the work done. And I cannot just wander off and find something else to occupy my time. I gotta actually produce. So that's the good thing about live streaming. These ham hock fingers are killing me. It's like, this guy's like, I think his grandfather was Jack Kirby, based on these fingers. I want it to look like he's embracing her, not like clutching her. It's just hard to... I want him to look like he's mauling her. Yet. Save that for the honeymoon. Alright, give me a second. I gotta check my own hands. Alright. Yash says, I'm just sitting here incredibly offended by the entire drawing. Yeah, incredibly offended the whole time. I don't blame you, Yash. I find myself offended by my poor drawing right now. It's It's like, why am I struggling? I should be able to draw hands. I see them all the time. I've drawn them enough. Fun fact, Disneyland will not take partial shipments if other product destination... Fun fact, Disneyland will not take partial shipments if other product destination is Knott's Berry Farms. Okay. Okay. I guess you're working. You're delivering stuff to Disneyland right now, even though it's closed. John Dillard is you know, he works as a truck driver. He delivers food to all of us needy people who are stuck at home and businesses. And one of his customers, I'm guessing, is Disneyland, where he is right now delivering food. And I guess that they won't take partial shipments if other product destination is Knott's Berry Farms. I'm not sure I understand that part. Yush is going nuts in the chat. Well, the script has declared their genders, so I'm not worried about offending the other 55 various genders that might be out there. Yes. Just don't tell Twitter. As long as you don't tell the Twitter mobs that I have revealed that this is in fact a man and a woman, I should be safe. I should be safe. Just don't rat me out. Don't rat me out to Twitter. Maybe they just don't want to take a shipment from Dillard, says Eric Hawkins. I think that's probably the more likely scenario. They saw who's delivering their eggs or their whatever they ordered, and they said, "Hey, wait a second, aren't you John Dillard? Aren't you that guy who games the system?" He said, "Well, yes, I am. I am John Dillard. Thank you very much. I'm glad you noticed me." He's like, "Yeah, get out of here. We don't want you. We don't want you here. You're gonna be shipping to, what is it? What was the other place? Knott's Berry Farms. Yeah, get out of here." Mickey probably gave John Dillard the old heave ho, and gave him the bum's rush out of Disneyland. I'm guessing that's what's happened. They gathered up all the costume players at Disneyland, and they grabbed John Dillard and just tossed him out on his ear. Knott's Berry Farm is a competitor amusement park down the street. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. It's a LTL load to their cantina, just half pallet, with security personnel and housekeeping. Okay. I'd never heard of Knott's Berry Farm, so that's kind of petty. So if you're delivering to Knott's Berry Farm, next on your list, they won't take a delivery from you? That's just stupid. If I'm reading that correctly. It's like, why would you? That's really cutting your nose off to spite your face. It's like, why would you do that? That'd be like that'd be like Marvel saying, "Wait, Diamond is distributing comics for DC too? Then we're not going to use Diamond. We'll just." I don't know what they do. It's not easy being cheesy. That's true. It's tough. It's not easy being a multi-gazillion-dollar mouse that owns half the planet. Alright. That's gonna have to be good enough in terms of the hands. I'm sure I'll revisit them at a later date, but for now, I shall press on. I shall move on and look at suits for this guy. I need to look for reference. I'm better with suits than I am with dresses, but still, I need to look at reference. Oh, Mila Jovovich. I have a picture of her on there. Oh. All right. Google. Let's see here. Actually, give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. My wife, who is home from work, is going to have to go online to do a conference call soon. So I'm probably going to have to end the stream in about 15 minutes. But I just want to give you guys a heads up while I look for suits or tuxedos for this young man. Tuxedo wedding. There we go. Bam. Alright, images. I want an image of a tuxedo for a wedding. Oh, that's a nice tux. Looks very dapper. What the heck is he wearing? Oh, looks like that suit is from 1978. Bad choice, fella. Bad choice. This young man looks dapper. He looks like he knows how to dress. Let's see. There we go. Good choice, young man. Good choice. All right. Oh, it's Vera Wang. No wonder. Aha. All right. Visit. Let's see. Let me get a better. Oh, it's Men's Warehouse. There you go. No wonder. They have good suits. Come on. Let's go. Very slow, this website. Ah, here we go. Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. That's what I want. I want an up-close look at what he's wearing. All right, good. Good. And I have the tie too low. Actually, I have his collar too high. Meh. We'll play with it. This ain't the Mona Lisa. It's not the Sistine Chapel, so it doesn't really matter. No one's gonna know other than us. And you won't tell anyone, will you? That I'm playing fast and loose with a reference for this young gentleman's wedding tux. Let's see, can I zoom in? Can I zoom in? Come on, let me zoom in, dag nabbit, so I can. Frustrating. All right, I think I got the gist of it. I can assure you, I do not talk nearly this much when I am drawing without people watching. Just trying for it not to be completely boring. Shoo, 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 shoo. All right. All right.
To what new horizons can we look now? Where are tomorrow's opportunities? The frontiers of the future are not only remarkable, but now what's ahead of us.
All right. And grooms have not called corsages, but they have flowers in their lapels, don't they? I did anyway. So this guy will too. I don't know what type of flower though. I have no idea. You have to look at it. Ah, great! Right when I'm about to go off, we got 6 people watching. Let's see. A lot of people are talking, and I missed a lot of it. Anyway, let me get to the bottom. The music fits with this drawing, makes it seem swingy. Yeah, this is electro swing that I'm listening to, so that's why it sounds swingy. It is swingy. They're dancing. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, it's kind of strange if you ask me. Anyway, let me get up here and see what I missed. Fun fact, Costco will not take eggs from companies that hire convicts. That is bizarre. Eric Hawkins says, thank goodness I've worked in a warehouse and a dock office for Dial Soap. I wouldn't know all these items Dillard is using. Interesting. Make it a powder blue touch from the 60s with a funky shirt. I'm not doing that. Butterfly collar, no thank you. That flower that squirts water, that'd be funny. Eric Hawkins says, I'm drawing Toto walking down the yellow book. Oh yeah, Eric Hawkins is working on the Zombieful World of Oz, which is a very cool concept, and it will be coming on Indiegogo soon, so keep an eye out for it. Eric Hawkins. He says, I'm drawing Toto walking down the yellow brick road from behind. I guess I shouldn't draw them. You should not draw that, no. Even though it would be visible. Dark shadows it is. Wise choice, Eric. Wise choice. I never realized the sense of the normal appearance of animals, says Yesh, but obviously Marvel and DC do that too. Yes, they do. You don't, every time they draw a horse, you don't want to see that horse's junk. Every time I draw a dog, you want to see the dog's, junk swinging in the wind as it's running. So you gotta clean it up a little. All right, that looks pretty good, actually. Surprisingly, it doesn't look half bad. All right, so. Now I want to figure out what to do for the. I guess you put it here. The box. The box. That. One box to be big. Box. but you don't want it to get in the way of the. I'll play with it. Hard part is not smearing all the pencil ink. That's why I need this paper here to sort of protect it. The box. The box. I want like birds, like little doves. Love doves. Dove there. Dove there. I think I'm gonna have to. Usually I would do this. I would do the lettering separately from the actual artwork. I'd lay it on top of it in Photoshop or InDesign, a layout program. But because we're selling these pages to backers of the book, I kind of think it's important that at least for the title page of each story, that it be on the actual page. I mean, I did it for the first story where the title went down a pillar. What was it called? It was called Charlie Finds a Friend. So I want to do it for this one too, but it's just a question of how to do it without screwing it up. Don't. And I want "don't open" to be in like cursive, you know, like a wedding invitation, and then the box to be like really kind of like jagged and scary looking. Don't open. Don't open the box. Okay, I gotta go. My wife just knocked, so I gotta cut this short. But I'm gonna try to come back later on today to continue working on this. And also, I want to start another thing that I've been thinking about. It's actually planned on doing several times over the past year, but just never did. It's a 5-day sort of painting program where you sort of learn how to paint portraits over 5 days, and it's done through Paintable, which is also on YouTube. But anyway, I might try to start that today as well and live stream it. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it. It's now 1 o'clock, and hope you guys have a great day. If you haven't already, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell for notifications of future videos, so that next time I go online you guys won't miss it. And make sure when you hit the notification bell to make sure that it is set for all, ALL, so that you get all notifications. And also, please go down to the link in the description of this live stream, and also the little scrolling ticker going that way at the bottom of the screen. Go to www.secret-comics.com and buy the comic book I'm currently drawing. It is a horror anthology, and I am drawing it live for you guys several times a week. We're counting on you guys to help back the book so that we can print it, publish it, and get it mailed out to everybody who backs it. So if you guys don't back it, we can't print it. So we need all of your support, and we would greatly appreciate any help you can provide, both monetarily by buying the book, and also just by sharing the link to the campaign on social media, Twitter and Facebook and the like. But anyway, thank you very much for your time, your support, your patience, and I will talk to you guys later, okay? Take care. See you later. Bye.